What's going on, you guys? Kid Behind the Camera here, and today I was talking to a friend of mine named Jim, and we were talking, and he asked me what is one of the worst stories that I have to tell about my family getting into an argument. And it hit me. There's a story that I haven't told yet, which I would consider to be the worst argument my family has ever gotten into. So in the house for this argument would be me, my brother Charles, my sister Jennifer, my dad, and my mom. And it was all five of us, and it just spiraled out of control. So mom was working in the photo center at Walmart at the time, and she had a routine where she would like to buy DVDs and stuff and bring them home. Well, one day she decided to ring herself up and buy Joe Dirt on DVD. Now, Walmart has a rule where you're not allowed to ring yourself up if you're an employee, which makes sense because you're opening the register and you can possibly steal out of it. And so mom got fired from Walmart for ringing herself up because she bought Joe Dirt because they thought she had tried to steal it. She produced the receipt. They saw later on that she did, in fact, pay for the movie, but it didn't matter. She lost her job. So mom got home and she was afraid to tell dad. I go, what happened? I got fired. Oh my God. I got fired, man. I don't fucking do, man. And mom didn't tell dad for a week. Mom did not tell dad that she got fired from Walmart for an entire week. Finally, at the end of the week comes, dad goes, Tina, what the fuck? How many goddamn hours you got this week? And mom just tells him like it's no big deal. Oh, I got fired. Like, what the fuck? Mom continues to forget it like it's no big deal. I got fired, man, what the fuck? Yeah. Well, I was doing the cigarette thing. Mom wasn't really a smoker at the time, so I don't know why I was doing that. Dad is pissed off. He's not talking. A few hours goes by. Finally, he decides he wants to dwell into it. What the hell you get fired for, bitch? They said I was stealing a DVD. Well, did you steal it? Man, fuck you, you gonna accuse me of some shit like that. And that's what happened. Dad accused mom of stealing the DVD, and it fucking spiraled out of control. Mom takes all of dad's shit that belonged to his mother, and she starts smashing it. Now, remind you, this was only a few years after she died, so the wound was still really fresh. So mom's smashing all the shit. She's throwing it in the yard. Dad takes a hammer, and he starts beating the shit out of the entertainment center with it. This is with DVDs in the corners and shit, and the TV, and it falls on the floor, and he starts beating the TV with it, and there was fucking sparks, and mom's going, you fucking crazy man! We had a big pool in the backyard. Mom goes in there with a knife and starts stabbing it. And she's just stabbing the shit out of the pool and cutting the liner up. And Dad's, you goddamn bitch! Dad's flipping out. Mom's flipping out. Now my brother gets involved, starts yelling at Dad for messing with Mom. Get out of my motherfucking mom's face! Dad takes the fucking coffee table and flips it. And the coffee table was made out of glass and it just shatters. The glass goes everywhere. Now my brother and my dad are face to face like they're about to fist fight. So I take an acoustic guitar and I swing it as hard as I could at the back of my brother's head. And I was expecting like a big wrestling thing like Jeff Jarrett when he hits somebody with a guitar. That's not what happens. All that happened was the guitar, boom. It makes a loud noise, it cracks like a piece of it, and the guitar separates from the neck and it's just hanging there. And my brother goes, ah! He gets up off the ground and decides he wants to beat my ass, so he picks up this glass candy dish filled with candy, and he throws it at me. I duck, and it hits the wall and explodes. Mom and Dad are at separate paths at this point. Mom's going, I'm moving to fucking Charleston. I want a divorce. Good, bitch, get the fuck out of my life. And it was seriously just one of the most devastating arguments we've ever had. Mom hated Dad, Dad hated Mom. Dad's hands were bloody from punching walls and breaking shit. My brother's head was bleeding from a guitar. We were going our separate paths. This was the end of the family. This was the first time that we're in an argument where I said, family's over. We have no more family anymore. We're all gonna be separated at the end of the day. When it was all said and done, the fucking kitchen window was busted out. Dad had thrown everything out of the refrigerator. The glass table in the living room was destroyed. My guitar was broken, glass candy dish on the ground. The pool was spewing water all out of the lawn. The entertainment center in shambles on the floor. And what happens next? Dad and Mom go to the room, and 10 minutes later, we're leaving the house to go eat Chinese for dinner. I don't know what happened in that room, what happened in the discussion, but Mom and Dad were in there for 5 minutes. They came out, get your shoes on, we're going to Chinese.